Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all you guys out there in YouTube land. This is Abigail with the Ritual Mindset Tarot, and I'm back with another pick a card reading. So today, guys, we are taking a look at the person on your mind, and we're taking a look at their thoughts and feelings about you and this connection. So we'll get some oracles and some tarot, and then we'll jump into some message cards, and I'll finish it off with some advice. So today we have 3 piles as per usual. We have pile 1, we have my malachite from the Congo. And that one is with the Tarot Grand Lux for pile 1. Pile 2, we have this amethyst agate sphere from Brazil. And that is with the Gilded Tarot Royale for pile 2. And then for pile 3, we have this. Oh, this is from Brazil. We have this citrine polished tower from Brazil. I actually got this from the Tucson Gem Show. I think it was 2016 or 2017 when I went. And that is with the Heaven and Earth Tarot for pile number 3. So take a moment to resonate with the pile. Pause if you have to. Otherwise, I'll see you at your reading. Timestamps will be down in the description box and the comments as someone requested. See you guys there. Hey guys, if you chose the Malachite Freeform from the Congo and the Tarot Grand Lux, welcome to your reading, pile 1. So when I was shuffling your cards, this applies for those of you that are in some sort of like challenge or detached from your person right now. This, I heard, I really owe you an apology. I was very selfish and immature, and my fears, my insecurities, that's why I ran. That's why I detached. And I really do owe you an apology. And I really, really want this new beginning with you. You don't know this, but I'm still, looking you up in social media, and I'm still asking our friends about you. So this person that's coming through, for those of you that it resonates, really wants to talk to you, because normally that's not how I channel messages that I pick up on when I'm shuffling the deck. But this person wants a new beginning. They want to make things right. And there's this like nervousness and excitement that I feel in my belly. And, this person still has to work through some sort of like insecurities, or like feeling like they're not good enough financially, stability wise. But, they really are wishing for this thing between the two of you to come back around, and hoping that you give them another chance and you forgive them. And yeah, the signs that I saw were Pisces and Aquarius. But this person really wants to talk to you, but there's this, my throat did this thing where it felt like it like kind of closed up. So this person, maybe doesn't know what to say, is like there's confusion. For some of you, sorry guys, I was getting a call. So for some of you, there may have been delays and interruptions when it comes to like connecting or communicating with one another. So yeah, that's for some of you. Let's get you guys a song card, pile 1. Today we are asking, how is this person thinking and feeling about you right now? One thing that I want to say is, and it may apply for the collective, I wanted to mention it individually to each pile in case, some people skip over the beginning part of the video. Collectively, there may be a lot of you that have dealt with some delays and interruptions, like annoying roadblocks, obstacles, and there's this feeling of things waiting for things to fall into place. And for some, unfortunately, it means the end of something. Like, what you guys may decide to walk away from this person, or may have decided to walk away from this person, and you're just curious as to, what's going on with them. But I feel like the whole day today that happened, where there's like delays, interruptions, like annoying little things, people, places, and things that became like interruptions or obstacles, challenges, roadblocks for this connection. Maybe for this, like it prevented or delayed you guys coming together, or it just, it was like a missed opportunity overall. So, pile one. Pile one's person. What are you thinking and feeling? How are you feeling and thinking? That's a lot. That's too many. Pile one's person. How are you thinking and feeling about my pile ones right now? Okay. The 3 keeps wanting to come out. So some of you guys, I just saw 8 and 3. So you may be seeing a lot of like synchronicities, but 3 keeps trying to come out. So I'm not sure if you've been seeing synchronicities when it comes to numbers, specifically 333, or there's some sort of like third party aspect to this, and it doesn't have to just be romantically, but maybe external parties like family and friends. That's why I kept getting delays and roadblocks and like hindrances. So that may apply for some of you. So we have you have Call Out My Name, The Weekend, 2018. I said I didn't feel nothing, baby, but I lied. I almost cut a piece of myself for your life. Guess I was just another pit stop till you made up your mind. You just wasted my time. So there may have been this aspect of someone lying. It may have been like some sort of betrayal, like just straight out lying, where it also feels like there was an imbalance with giving and taking, where someone was willing to give their all and the other person may have just been taking very that selfish energy came through for some of you, where it was imbalance in the give and take. And it's almost like this aspect of time, someone wasting the other person's time. Maybe someone wanted more than the other one, then maybe you wanted more than this person in terms of this connection. And maybe this person was, for some of you, afraid of commitment or just wanted to keep things casual. Call Out My Name is a very like sexy song, and maybe it was just a lot of, maybe it began physical and then feelings came about. So let's see what else you have. You're Making Me High, Tony Braxton, 1996. Can't get my mind off you. I think I might be obsessed. The very thought of you makes me want to get undressed. I want to be with you in spite of what my heart says. I guess I want you so bad. So again, this is very much that feeling of very sensual, sexy times, physical. So there's a lot of chemistry between the two of you. And it's almost like this obsessive energy is coming through. A little bit of like devil energy coming through with the obsession and very like, sexual vibes here, very physical. There may be this aspect of feeling like the energy that you guys have with one another is very like intoxicating, very magnetic. It pulls you in, and that's why there's this obsessive feeling where it's like you're making me high. It almost feels like you and this person may be addicted to one another's energies when you're together. But also, like, when I think about being high, there may be like toxic elements to that as well, right? So, and it says in spite of what my heart says. So maybe it's like head versus heart, maybe a factor here. I heard also temptation. So somebody may be dealing with whether or not to come towards you in this connection, because it's an aspect of temptation because of the third party aspect that I was picking up on. But regardless, it's like wanting to risk it for the biscuit. And then we have After the Love Has Gone, Earth, Wind and Fire, 1979. Something happened along the way. Yesterday was all we had. Something happened along the way. What used to be happy is sad. Oh, yesterday was all we had. So again, there may have been this feeling of like maybe it was very intense and hot, like the intensity is there, the passion, desire, sensuality, all of that is there, and it may have burned very hot initially and then it became cold. So like hot and cold is coming through, where this is also a very nostalgic song for me, where it's sad because the memories of how things were so good before, it's like, where did they go? Something happened along the way. So maybe those roadblocks, those issues got in the way and chipped away at this connection. And we have Past Lives by Sapient Dreams and Slushy, 2023. Past lives could never hold me down. Lost love is sweeter when it's finally found. I've got the strangest feeling. This isn't our first time around. So this is a song about, recognizing someone that you may have known in a past life. You guys possibly may have that feeling, that magnetic pull towards one another, especially towards the eyes with that solar recognition. Feeling like you've known this person before, and that's why there's this like, it's like difficult to pull away no matter how hard you're trying to maybe get away from this person, because you feel like they wasted your time, or you're trying to forget them, and it's like it feels like you're addicted to them. It's hard to get over this person, or your person feels, since we're asking how your person is feeling, your person feels this way where they feel like they can't get enough of you. They feel like this otherworldly or very deep connection that they may not understand and completely, but this song makes me think this isn't our first time around. This could also be the cycles. You guys may have gone through multiple cycles with one another. This person is very nostalgic about you, but still very passionate, the passion is coming through. And there's this aspect of being sad. What used to be happy is sad. With You're Making Me High, it's possible that if this person is really missing you and feeling down about it, some of them could be getting high or turning to substances, certain bad habits in order to kind of like numb and cope. And that could have been for some of you something, like substances or certain addictions for some of them. That could have been another cause of like the ending of a relationship, or just detaching from one another. How does pile one's person? That one flew across the, not across the room, but partially. Yeah, we have the Eight of Cups. Someone walked away. So with eight represents karma. And with past lives here, some of you guys may resonate with being in like a karmic soul connection with this person. And, karmics are not all bad, but they're here to teach us lessons. And there may be, even if you don't believe in past lives, there may have been some sort of betrayal or shadiness within this connection. And someone can receive their karma that way, right? But with the Eight of Cups, someone may have walked away to something, like something they thought would be, for some of them, maybe the grass is greener. So some of them may have considered other options. But this could also be this person needing to walk away from baggage in order to go towards their Nine of Cups. Like, be willing to leave behind these cups in order to go towards this new day. This person may just be waiting for the right time to come back to try to apologize, because it is their like wish and desire and to bring this back. For those of you where you have not had a past with this person, they may have dealt with some baggage in the past where they were lied to, betrayed, and it's just them trying to leave behind this, the baggage, detaching from past people that they were dealing with in order to come towards this new dawn, this new day, possibly this new connection with you. But again, those themes of like insecurities and fears would still apply here. How does pile one's person, how are they thinking and feeling about my pile ones? So one flipped. So we have the King of Swords. The King of Swords is someone who is a lot more like logical and practical. They are very good at like communicating and able to see through any BS, cut through any confusion. But they are, they're a king that's a little bit colder. So like in terms of emotions and all of that, they may not be completely comfortable with that aspect of themselves. This looks like either like a hawk or a falcon, so there may be this feeling of your person gaining some sort of clarity when it comes to you in this connection, and it's like this light coming through, this light, this clarity coming through in the horizon, where it's a desire for your person to communicate with the sword of truth and honesty. We have the moon on the bottom of the deck, which is Cancerian, Pisces energy, but also Cancerian. So Pisces coming through again. There may have been a point where your person was confused, and it's like this clarity coming through of, they miss you, and they may be feeling your absence, communicating some sort of like truth here, or just communication in general. Because again, when I was channeling in the beginning of the reading, I was speaking as if, like this person wanted to come through like, hey, I wanted to apologize, rather than me picking up on like, you may be dealing with someone who's blah, blah, blah. So this person really wants to talk to you. Again, it could be apologizing for walking away. For those of you where this person detached or ghosted. How is pile one's person thinking and feeling? So we're asking how they're thinking, and it's like they're thinking about coming towards you, pile one, with some sort of communication after a period of like confusion. And we have the Magician coming out, Gemini energy, a lot of air energy. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So with the Magician here being a 1, this person wants to go back to 1. So have a new beginning, and they're definitely manifesting. So I didn't mention it before, but I thought about it with Earth, Wind, and Fire. That reminds me of like the elements, which they're elements, right? And the Magician uses elements in order to manifest. So I do believe this person is manifesting. And what's interesting is we have Earth, Wind, and Fire. What element is missing? Water. So as I was saying, the King of Swords is maybe not the most comfortable when it comes to like mushiness and emotions, and they're a lot more logical. Water has to do with feelings, emotions, creativity, intuition. So some of you guys may be asking about someone who's a lot more logical, and maybe again, with the practicality, doesn't necessarily believe in like past life spirituality stuff, but still manifesting you back, or manifesting a new beginning with you. And we have this owl here. This person has learned a lesson, gained some sort of wisdom, gained some sort of clarity, since they may have walked away. Maybe at one point they were a lot more logical, practical, I'm hearing science based. And this may have opened them up to this aspect of magic and spirituality because of this past life thing. They may have been like curious about it, and then they started researching and looking into it. We have the six of coins on the bottom of the deck. Again, that feeling of trying to balance things out, making things right. This reminds me of the scales of Libra and Justice. So Libra energy, strong air like elements coming through. So communication, big communication, but also wanting to I'm not sure why I knocked the deck again, but wanting to make things right. It's like feeling like they owe you an apology, owing you something. Please clarify the Eight of Cups for what pile one's person is thinking and feeling about my pile ones, please. Why is the Eight of Cups here? So here. So we have the Fool card. This is Aquarius energy. This is this new beginning. So this person is walking into towards the Nine of Cups, their wish for a new beginning that is more balanced here. With the Six of Coins coming through again. This person is walking towards their happiness and their wish here for a balanced new beginning. And again, for those of you that have that don't have history with this person leaving behind their baggage, they're confused. Actually, there's 7 cups here lying on the floor, right? No, there's 8, but they're walking away from the 7 of Cups, which has to do with confusion. It could be options, leaving behind those things, those distractions, the baggage, and towards their wish fulfillment. Please clarify the King of Swords. Why is the King of Swords here? For how your person is like walking away and from confusion. Please clarify the King of Swords for how Pylon's person is thinking. So we have the Page of Coins. So this is that apology, that feeling that this person wants to offer you something. It could be offering you an apology, a gift, but offering you something real, something that has the potential to grow. This Ace of, this Pentacle. And this like baby doe and this butterfly, it's like it's a baby deer. So it's that new beginning energy, the Fool. And with a butterfly here, there's this transformation, this change. So I'm hearing that line in Only You in the Platters, where it's like only you can make this change in me. So there's this need to be vulnerable here. This person wanting to be more open and honest and vulnerable. Maybe they've done some sort of like healing when it comes to their inner child. They may feel like they don't have much to offer you, especially like coming through as a pentacle, a page. But they still want to communicate. They want to get over like any type of like pain from the past with you, or maybe from their past in general, maybe childhood for some of you, childhood trauma I'm hearing. If they've had some sort of trauma, it could definitely affect how they show up and act in relationships and commitment. Please clarify the Magician for what pile one's person is thinking and feeling. And we have the Five of Cups. This is that, look how she's grabbing her chest. I was thinking like the word angina came through, which is this medical thing where this people just have like pain in the chest that is not related to actually something with the heart. I don't remember what angina, but that comes through. Maybe you may have dealt with for some of you, someone who has had some sort of like health setbacks or issues, which could fall in line with what I was saying with the roadblocks and obstacles. But this person is very much missing you. They are like What used to be happy is sad. This person is very sad, and they feel like all the other cups don't do it for them. It's these two of cups, these two cups right here that glow. It's like they'll spill out everything else. It's not good enough. There's something special about you and this person's connection here. This person, very sad about this ending. We have the Two of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. That is about needing to make a choice. But the number 2, trying to gain balance here. This person is wearing a mask. So your person may wear a mask. But for some of you, this could mean this person has to make a decision between two people. 2 different situations. For some of you, they may have to choose between you and their community, their family, traditions. But they feel like they're walking a tightrope, like they don't have much wiggle room as well. I see his hands are like, it looks like rope. He may have felt like he was bound before, but it's like he's broken free in some way with a rope, but still needing to be careful. Take like slow, controlled steps. And I got another call, which I will call them back. So, like some of you guys may expect communication or bumping into this person. With the Queen of Wands underneath that, this person, again, finds you very sexy, desirable, very passionate about you. With the Two of Pentacles too, it's like this aspect of your person maybe insecure about their stability. And they feel like they have to, it's a long way to climb up to get out. Some of them may have debt. So some of them may feel like they have a long ways to go in order to be like financially secure. And that's something that they're thinking about. So we have Divine Truth. Wow, look at that. The King of Swords. Look at this angel with his sword up. In truth, right? We are helping this connection evolve to see things as they really are and bring light to all that has been hidden. So there may have been secrets, lies that this person wants to be honest about. And it's almost like the divine is, again, this gives me like karmic justice vibes. Your person may have received their karma, and that karma could be them realizing that they have maybe dropped the ball with this connection, and now they're hurting and sad. They may have treated you in a certain way, and it's like they're getting their karma. But with the skulls here, it's like there has been an ending, but also a transformation, just like the butterfly, right? But this truth or realization may have been something that was shocking. Again, the multiple skulls here, maybe multiple cycles, endings, new beginnings, endings, beginnings. So like cycles for some of you. We have resistance. They need time to answer the call of their soul and step into their higher levels of consciousness. So this awakening energy that I'm feeling with your person, this realization, your person may have been very well resisting this connection in the past, and it's like divine timing is at play right now, especially with Divine Truth coming out. It's like, excuse me, I feel like there's some sort of like spiritual connection between the two of you, and there's a spiritual lesson that your person has learned with the owl here, and they're still like processing it. That's why there may still be a little bit of resistance from your person, but it's kind of good because this person it's like it allowed them to miss you because they're seeing more clearly about their feelings for you and maybe how they showed up in a crappy way for some. We have unseen factors. There's more to this love story, though you cannot see it now. There's still much more to unfold. So it's not over between the two of you. There will be, for a lot of you, a new like a reconnection, resurrection energy here for some of you. This very much reminds me of like Two of Swords energy. So still a little bit of uncertainty and confusion on your parts. But there may be something, there's like this new beginning that's coming, that's ahead, or new energy that's coming ahead. And it's like, it's almost like it will be shocking for some of you. So we have free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So I picked up on the jester clown here, that for some of you, this person may have to free themselves from another situation or relationship, or even freeing themselves from the expectations of their community or family, or they're caring whether or not their community accepts them and you in this connection. So it's like your person is working on freeing themselves from even just like a mindset or their programming from when they were younger. And again, this feeling of needing to climb out of the hole with the ladders, it's time to take back control of your life. Again, some of you guys may be dealing with someone who has, you know, like an addiction to like gambling or like some substances, but they're trying to get their life in order, trying to gain their stability here with the Two of Pentacles. Pile one's person. What are you thinking and feeling about my pile ones? So we have give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. So your person wants to, you know, wants to contribute to work on this. They want to give this relationship a chance because with the unicorn, past lives, they've come to realize this is, and also these two cups here with the Five of Cups, this person has come to realize that this is a special connection that you guys have. It could be very spiritual for some of you. And it's like for some of you, this person could have tried to see other people or, you know, entertained other options. And it's like now they're coming to realize like, damn, I messed up. We have codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So you may be, your person may have some sort of wounding that they deal with. They're very codependent in their connections, or there's like a toxic element to your person's past when it comes to connections, I should say. For others, again, the addictions coming through for some, which could have contributed again to challenges within this connection. Pile one's person. How are you thinking and feeling about my poop? So we have two that came out. We have reflect. We attract soulmates based on lessons we need for growth. Is this hindering or supporting you? Interesting that I said the word hindering, but you guys may be reflecting or mirroring one another. And again, this energy of being soulmates meant to teach each other certain lessons. So you guys may be reflecting certain woundings that you both share. So your person is healing that after possibly being triggered. And that's why we pick up on this aspect of time and cycles. So learning lessons, and there has been some sort of growth here. And maybe maturity and the owl wisdom has been gained here. We have fragile heart. You can be vulnerable and trust in this connection. Your fragile heart is safe. So your person trying to become someone that you can trust. Trust may be like a big issue for you or your person. And it's like this person wanting to be vulnerable with you here. Again, like vulnerable like this baby doe and this butterfly. You have to handle butterflies gently, you know, with I'm hearing with kid gloves. But this could have been an issue in the past where your person built a wall around themselves because of like wounding, and it's like it was hard to open them up. They may have been very guarded. We have destiny in divine time. multiple cycles. But there's this aspect of destiny and past lives between the two of you here. Divine truth, destiny. Pile one's person. What are you thinking and feeling about my pile ones right now? Pile one's person, what are you thinking and feeling about my pile ones right now? So we have closed gate. Fate has closed the gate, no more to return. So for some of you, this could mean like it's over between the two of you, and it's like some of you have freed yourselves from this person. For others, it's like this door. The gate which was closed, or the wall we were talking about, may have been closed off, and thinking like things were over, and you know, this person detaching, running away. It's like this person is working on opening themselves up, but there may be a fear that things are over. Some of you guys, again, may not want to deal with this person anymore, and it's like no thank you if this person comes through and tries to reattach. That's kind of like parasitic. So some of you guys may have dealt with someone who was very toxic and was draining you. And we have luminous, je t'aime, which is I love you in French. Radiance and vibrant energy shines upon you now. So again, I felt that energy in my solar plexus where it was like a little bit of nervousness. So this person, when they think about you, you know, you make them happy. It's this light coming through here. It's very luminous. It's like that clarity coming through. The Queen of Wands shines her light very brightly, her power. So your person may be working on their power right now in order to come through this. Wow, that's crazy. Okay. Yeah, so this person may be focusing on like walking towards that light, the clarity, the sun coming through, maybe Leo energy for some of you, but this clarity of je t'aime, that they love you. Maybe they thought it was just something like physical. They were just physically attracted. There could have been something where this person was love bombing you, not taking it seriously. And then that realization, it's like, damn, I think I'm in love with pile one. And I think I messed it up. So we have time. Divine time is bringing you divine time is bringing you together. True love is timeless. So true time, we have this like hourglass here. Time is like in bold and capitalized exclamation point. So there's a need to kind of like surrender and just go with the flow, because it says we are helping this connection evolve to see things as they really are. So you know, the divine is helping you guys. We have triangle. A third energy or person disrupts this love situation. So it's not for all of you, but a lot of you guys that chose pile one is dealing with like third party energy. And again, that could be family and friends, not just a relationship. So let's get some messages from this person, because again, they've been really wanting to talk. Which makes sense, because we picked up on a lot of like Gemini air sign energy, and you know, we have chemistry. Look at that. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So those obstacles that we were picking up on, that's showing up there as well. Something happened along the way. Used to be happy or sad. Okay. Pile ones person, what do you want to say? How are you thinking and feeling about my pile ones? Honestly, be honest. Bring that King of Swords energy. And we have daydream. I can't get you off my mind all day, every day. I always wonder what you are doing and how you are feeling about me. Meet me in your dreams tonight so we can start making our future together in reality. Magician energy. I want to build a strong foundation for us. So this person, we picked up on the obsessive energy. This person is thinking a lot about you. I'm sure a lot of you guys can feel this person's energy when you're thinking about them, especially if there's a telepathic connection with a Pisces energy coming through. But very heavily on this person's mind, and they may be daydreaming, night dreaming, but I want to build a strong, solid foundation for us. That pentacle that the page is bringing through, they want to be able to build something more stable. Pile one's person, what do you want to? How are you thinking and feeling about my pile ones right now? Honestly, fell off the table. So we have follow your bliss. I feel good when I know you are happy. Do something that you enjoy today. Feelings of joy and hope will bring us closer on our journey and will put you at ease. So that luminous card, maybe your person is focusing on following their bliss, doing what makes them happy, especially if they've been very sad. But maybe that's how it's like this feeling of your person recognizing on how to bring this connection, like actively manifesting this by trying to stay in gratitude, trying to be positive. This person may have been a lot more like pessimistic for some of you, so they're trying to be more positive and stay in hope. Speaking of hope, doubt. Please stop doubting our connection. I can sense it, and it's making me doubt too. Just have faith and know I will reach out to you when the divine timing is right. Trust the process, my love. Everything will work out beautifully. That's crazy. I feel good when that feeling of, again, telepathy, picking up on each other's energies, very much so here, strongly. Whoa. So we have damage. We are both hurting from this. So we did get that mirroring energy. These two are holding their heads, so you guys may be very much like in your heads about this connection, losing sleep, Nine of Swords energy, overthinking, and really, thinking about it day and night. So there's like no peace, but this person wants you to, is asking you to like trust and try to stay in hope and be positive, because you guys obviously are picking up on each other's energies. You guys are very linked energetically. Soul contract. The lessons I learned from us will never be forgotten. This person has learned a lesson. That owl, the butterfly, all of it. This can also be you guys being very much like soulmates or soul connected, where you guys are meant to teach each other lessons. We have coffee here. So you guys may like have a coffee date. Oh no, this is a cast iron. So this is very witchy vibes here. Pisces, Scorpio vibes as well coming through. But yeah, that aspect of using magic to manifest this. For some of you, you guys may be doing that. Maybe some candle magic. And we have detachment. I had to let this go so I could clear my mind. And the King of Swords came through. So this person has cleared their mind and gained some sort of clarity and learned some lesson. Some of your people may have been like meditating as well. And this detachment energy is very much that maybe going cold, detaching from this energy, from this connection. I just saw 4, 5, 6, so things leveling up, things elevating, or yeah, leveling up. A leveling up of this connection possibly. Can I get advice from my pile ones, please, in regards to this connection? So we have, oh my gosh, I love when that happens, guys. That's crazy. Divine timing here. You saw the divine timing card. We have divine timing. Be patient. For some things take time to manifest fully in your life. And we have this like, it looks like a, is it a dandelion? No, not a dandelion. A daisy. It looks like a daisy, kind of like the one on the Jetame card. So, and an hourglass again. There's so many synchronicities in your reading, pile one. Wow, this spiritual connection. Okay, stamp of approval, in my opinion. But yeah, that's crazy. So there's a need to surrender and trust. Trust. Don't doubt. Revelations await. Embrace the mystery, embark on a journey of discovery, and watch as secrets unveil before you. So again, that like unseen factors, there's a need to surrender. Need to surrender and trust. Spirit and the divine has your back. And this connection to, they're like helping you along this path of like lessons. It's pretty crazy, pile one. There's been so many synchronicities. I love that. So pile one, that's your reading. That's what I have for you. Please hit the like button and the hype button if you did enjoy this and if it resonated. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing so that you can be notified when I post more readings like this. For my subscribers, guys, thank you so much for being here. I'm forever grateful for you guys, and thank you so much. With that said, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day or evening wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you in the next reading, guys. Bye. Doot. Hey guys, if you chose the agate amethyst sphere and the gilded tarot royale, welcome to your reading pile 2. So today we're taking a look at the person on your mind and how they are thinking and feeling about you. So when I was shuffling your cards, I did get this energy that some of you guys are dealing with someone who there may have been a lot of like confusion and uncertainty between the two of you when it comes to you and this person and this connection. And you may have been dealing with someone who was a lot more unstable and inconsistent. For those of you that have dealt with some sort of like ending with this person, or this person like detached, disconnected, ran away, there was some sort of like break or pause between the two of you, even if you guys weren't together. This person may have healed and maybe learned a certain lesson where it's like they've also kind of matured and there's a desire to make things right with you. For those of you that deserve an apology, this person wants to apologize. But they are very motivated to bring this thing back, or like if they didn't take the chance before, they want to be able to take the chance now, that they're even like manifesting this. This person may be very much like holding back, or has been holding back in the past, and that could have been why there was a missed opportunity for some of you. It could have been due to not feeling good enough, pretty much insecurities and their fears. When it comes to their stability and their maybe their finances, there's like that insecurity that comes through as well. Aspects of like control and power also may have been a struggle for some of you, maybe like ego. Some of you may be asking about someone you already have had like a family with, or there was some sort of commitment between the two of you and that came to an end. Like some of you guys were even married to this person that you're asking about. And again, maybe aspects of control and power struggles between the two of you could have been an issue. But this person, again, I feel like this person has learned some sort of lesson and matured, and wanting another chance, wanting another go. The signs that I saw were Aquarius, Aries, and I think that's it. They want to end the cycles where you guys may have had, like much more unstable energy, inconsistent. This person may have been very inconsistent. For some of you, they could have been like a little bit more of like a player or into casual connections, but there's a lot of like fire and emotions here that your person has, where they're definitely holding back or trying to control the outcome of this connection, or trying to control maybe the pace of this connection. I also saw Leo energy, actually. Aries and Leo, so a lot of fire elements. Oh, let's get you a song card first. Pile 2. Pile 2's person. How are you thinking and feeling about my pile 2's right now? So we have two that flipped out. And we have I Only Have Eyes for You, the Flamingos, 1959. You are here and so am I. Maybe millions of people go by, but they all disappear from view. And I only have eyes for you. So you guys may have, there's a lot of fire. There may be like intense eye contact between the two of you. There's very like flirtatious energy between the two of you here that's coming through. But when you guys are together, there may be this feeling of being like in a bubble where everybody else kind of fades out, disappears, and there's a very strong focus with the two of you, especially with the eye contact. And this person may again, I picked up on this energy where your person may have been more like of a player or someone who was a lot more casual, had many options maybe, and it's like this, you stand out to them, like you are you have maybe like a golden aura around you, that they can see. And we have Lay Your Love on Me, ABBA, 1980. I wasn't jealous before we met. Now every woman I see is a potential threat. And I'm possessive, it isn't nice. Don't go wasting your emotion. Oh, like that. Don't go wasting your emotion. Lay all your love on me. Don't go sharing your devotion. Lay your love all on me. So like this person is very focused on you. And again, that feeling of, or that energy of control and maybe jealousy and possessiveness was also an issue here, where this person was, but there's like a very strong focus on you. This person, yeah, I'm getting a little bit of like possessive energy, but this person is very, very focused on you. I love this song. I love ABBA, but this is one of my favorite songs about them. It's by them. It's very catchy. And we have I Want to Know What Love Is, Foreigner, 1984. In my life, there's been heartache and pain. I don't know if I can face it again. Can't stop now, I've traveled so far to change this lonely life. I'm gonna take a little time to look around me. I've got nowhere left to hide. It looks like love has finally found me. So this makes me feel like this person may have dealt with certain challenges, maybe in like past relationships, and maybe even like things they dealt with as a child when it comes to love and relationships, where this person is very possessive, or like, what I'm picking up on is like abandonment issues, the fear of losing someone. This person may have dealt with some sort of like trauma growing up, or just like maybe neglect. Maybe a parent was like absent, but maybe some sort of like childhood trauma when it came to their relationships with their parents that has now caused them to be a little bit more possessive, maybe having like some sort of like toxic tendencies in connections. And again, the possessiveness, the jealousy, because of that fear of losing someone. They do believe that you are someone special here. It looks like love has finally found me. So it's almost like that journey of dating other people, dealing with like heartbreaks from the past, and feeling like finally I found my person. And this person, your person, pile 2, feels that way about you. Okay, that flew off the table. So we have the 3 of Cups. This is a card about having a marvelous time, partying. This could indicate that some of you guys may be friends or started off as friends. 5 of Wands is on the bottom of the deck, so this talks about competition. This could talk about like other options. But this can also talk about with the 3 of Cups for me. For some of you, this could be a third party situation that you could be dealing with. And it doesn't have to be just your person being in another relationship, but external factors may be being considered. People, places, and things that are needing to be considered when it comes to this connection. And these external parties may have been causing some sort of drama, friction, maybe casting some sort of doubt within your person about this connection in the past, maybe. Or this could just be like other responsibilities. We have the Three of Pentacles. Look at that, 3-3-33. Some of you guys may be seeing a lot of number synchronicities, 3-3-3. But again, some of you guys may have started off as friends or worked with this person or part of like the same community, gym community, some sort of like group, union, whatever. But the Three of Pentacles talks about some collaborating, wanting to work on this connection, wanting to reconnect here with the Three of Cups, going back to like joyous times and collaborating, working things out here with the Three of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, so this talks about like family, having it all. But again, this fear of loss here with the mice. In the Lenormand system, the mice card talks about like loss and like shady energy. So again, that energy of your person fearing the loss of this. If they want to be able to have this 10 of Pentacles with you, but there's still this like wounding when it comes to fear of loss or losing. Or they may have lost you. Yep. And look what came out. We have the Death card. Scorpio energy. For some of you, that you guys could have had a breakup, an ending with this person. But very interesting. I don't think I've ever seen this card since I've had this deck. Very interesting. But I'm getting this feeling where we have the Shield. So there may have been a lot of guardedness in the past. And there's like this person wants to end the guardedness, the inconsistent, unstable energies. And it's like maybe your person has issues with admitting they're wrong, because normally like when you want to make amends with someone or you want to make peace, this flag would be white, right? Only the rose is white. So maybe there's still a little bit of that coming through, like resistance wise with your person. For some of you. We have the High Priestess here, Pisces energy. So this is that energy of like secrecy. It's also very dreamy. Your person may be dreaming about you. You guys may share some sort of like telepathic connection or energetically tied to one another. You guys may be dreaming about each other too. This looks very dreamy with the Three of Cups. Please clarify the Three of Cups for how. Too many? So the Three of Cups, we have the Knight of Cups. This is that romantic knight in shining armor for me. This kind of reminds me of the Knight of Wands though, like, which is, you know, fiery. But this is that romantic knight who wants to offer up his cup. So I'm hearing a ringing in my left ear, so that's a sign. So this person may want to come in and communicate. But again, it's like them planning to reach out may come as a shock or maybe a surprise. Maybe for some of you, you may end up like bumping into him to him. Some of you guys are asking about a guy, but to your person at like a party or social gathering or at work even. And it's like this person may start to have, some of you guys may be in no contact, so this person may want to come in contact with you somehow. Maybe going to places where they're hoping to bump into you here. So again, like if you're part of the same like gym, coming to the gym at the same time they know that you're at, or you know what, take it as it resonates. But this person, the point is they're thinking about coming through and reuniting with you. They're manifesting an opportunity to come towards you. With the Magician here, they're manifesting like an opportunity to reconnect with you, reunite. Please clarify the Three of Pentacles for what pile two's person. So we have the King of Swords. You guys may have a message in pile 1, but King of Swords energy coming through strongly for the collective, where someone, the King of Swords as an energy is all about, clarity, communication, leadership towards, being able to communicate clearly and being able to be practical and logical and without having emotions get in the way of things. So this is a little bit of a colder energy. Not so romantic. So, but this could have been, your person may have been very much like a little bit more not as comfortable when it comes to feelings. But these blue things, these remind me of tears. So your person may have been much more, like, again, logical, colder, more science-based and science-backed is what I heard earlier. But your person may have cried tears over you, over this, like they may be working on their emotions. And that's why the Knight of Cups. So in I Want to Know What Love Is, this person may not have had like true love before, or may have never been in love before, and then you came along, right? They may not be the type that's very like mushy and emotional here, but we see the tears. Your person this connection may have opened up like their heart, like an aspect of themselves where they, in the past, they were a lot more like driven by like passion, desire, physical. This has opened up some like emotions for them, and it's like something that they're still like working on, being comfortable with their emotions and getting in touch with their emotions. For some of you, this could be like someone who's like a boss to you, or your person may be maybe going to a therapist. I'm also getting for some of you, where, or speaking to someone, maybe a family or friend, where they're able to gain this clarity, or they've gained some sort of clarity. And their feelings may have evolved from the Page of Cups to the Knight of Cups, and they've just matured overall to like this King energy, because the Death energy is very much about an ending, but also bringing about new beginnings. Please clarify the Death card for how pile 2's person is thinking and feeling about. And this Death card, the clouds behind the scary skull figure, the Reaper, it reminds me of like very cosmic energy. It's also very dreamy, right? So there's a lot of dreamy energies between the two of you. So again, I wouldn't be surprised if you're both dreaming about each other, but it reminds me of a nebula. So like the birth of stars. So star energy, Aquarius, is about healing. So this connection may have brought about this like rebirth of yourselves, and there's this rebirth energy, or a birthing of this connection with the Death card. And I'd say rebirth because it's like that cycle of birth and death and reincarnation. And we have the Nine of Wands, that guarded energy coming to an end. Also, it's like perseverance through the challenges and through the endings, and reconnections here, because they're driven by their passion and attraction for you here. They find you so attractive here. It's like they only have eyes for you, and there's this like, even if you guys are not together or have never been together, they feel like you are theirs. You've lit them up, coming through as the Queen of Wands. A lot of fire energy. So the Nine of Wands is that wounded warrior who's been through it in the past. Again, in my life, there's been heartache and pain, but this person holds up this wand for you. And look, the other wands are not built like, it has not built like a fort or a wall around this person. So it's just like wanting to come forward towards you with this big ass wand that they have, and truth and clarity with the sword of honesty and truth, because you light them up. You light their fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. The Doors. Pile two's person. How are you thinking and feeling about? So we have calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So some of you guys may resonate with feeling like you're in a soulmate connection, or like have just sharing like a soul connection with one another. And this person is calling you in, manifesting you. Did we see the magician somewhere? I thought we saw the magician when I was shuffling, but this person is manifesting you. Some of you, this person is praying about this connection and wanting an opportunity to bring this rebirth, this reunion energy. And we have released your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So we were picking up on third party energy for some of you. This person may need to release connection, or if they're no longer with anyone, they may be dealing with like an ex or some sort of like family situation in order to be able to like to unblock this connection, like walking away from the baggage. And that's why, like, for those of you where you have not had a past with this person, you may have dealt with an ending in the past, and it's like you've dealt with a lot of things, and there's this new connection that's coming in. And we have pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. There's this message on this card usually talks about like obviously noticing the red flags. So this could be your person maybe noticing signs and synchronicities when it comes to this connection, and that's why they feel like maybe there's a deeper again, the eye soul recognition. A lot of people who resonate with being in a soul connection have that, where they see the person's energy and aura. But so maybe this person is seeing signs and synchronicities of you. They may feel like they're haunted by you in some ways. Some of you guys may be, this looks like Japanese samurai from Japan or from Asia or Southeast Asia. But this could also feel like this person's being haunted by you in their dreams. They're thinking a lot about you and missing you for sure, for those of you that are in disconnect. There's also a need to be discerning, pile 2, if this person has some red flags. Love yourself first. So there may be, your person may have, may have wounding when it comes to their self-love and self-worth here as well. These red flags could also be your person's trust issues too. So for some of them, they, for you guys may be dealing with someone who may be a little bit, I'm picking up on like trust issues. I'm hearing paranoia, but it's also like someone who has been hurt in the past and they're a little bit more paranoid, or like, again, we see jealous. Trust issues may have been an issue here. And that release your ex could also be that. Needing to release baggage from the past, forgive the past. And we have the journey. This love journey may be long and challenging, but so long as you are with them, you never walk alone. So some of you guys may feel like you're on a spiritual journey with this person. This is very much like a knight on horseback, and it's like it may have been a long journey between the two of you. So like maybe for some of you it's multiple cycles together. A lot of my clients and viewers deal with cycles with the person that they're asking about. We have brewing up. Be ready to expect the unexpected, because something is brewing up and it's gaining momentum. So this person is trying to maybe gain the courage to come forward with this Knight of Cups, or waiting for this. But I had mentioned before, this is a jar of fireflies, so very like magical, right? But this also looks like a jar of honey to me. So like there's something sweet about you that this person loves. I'm noticing this in this card. This girl doesn't have shoes or anything on her feet, so your person may have been working on grounding themselves and, you know, balancing, maybe spending time in nature, or you may have done that as well, pile 2. But it's gaining momentum, so there's something, you know, this sorry guys, I'm just getting over a cold. But this Knight of Cup is already on their way to you, and that's why there's this gaining momentum energy. And we have resurrection. I was picking up on that, the death and rebirth. What you thought to be lost forever will come back, and you'll witness the impossible made possible. So this, for some of you, can mean that this person's coming back. This reunion energy. Unsighted, they are unable to see the complete extent of the toxicity they brought into the connection, because that's all they know. So that, sorry guys, I'm gonna cough again. I'm gonna mute. Sorry guys. My throat got really dry. So usually that happens when someone's nervous. So maybe your person is nervous about trying to resurrect this connection. But yeah, there may have been some confusion here. And what I was saying was interrupted, and I forgot what I was gonna say before I started coughing. So again, maybe issues of communication between the two of you. This picture of resurrection reminds me of like a vampire. So some of you guys may have been dealing with someone who was like draining your energy, kind of like dimming your light in some way. And again, it could have been that inconsistent energy that I was picking up on. But it's like if there was an ending, some of you guys may have focused on like empowering yourself and calling back your power as well. I'm picking up on that. For others, there's a need to, with a pay attention to the red flags and that vampiric energy that I was picking up on. There may be a need to protect your energy with this person if they're only draining and not giving to this connection. I'm also filming this in October, so there, that may signify, also with the skull of the death card, right? There may be something significant that happens in October or like around Halloween or on Halloween that may be significant. Pile 2's person, how are you thinking and feeling about my pile 2's right now? This person may need to travel to like long distance for some of you. Too many. Pile 2's person, how are you thinking and feeling? 2 came out. So we have lessons of Neptune, denial, illusion, and deception of self or by another. Self-love, boundaries, and detachment are important. So there may have been, again, some deception for some of you. For others, it was like a sabotage energy. But the lessons that are being taught within this connection is helping you to empower yourself and maybe focus on your own self-love. And this person needing, maybe you guys are reflecting woundings when it comes to like self-love and any type of like abandonment issues that you may both share. And there's a need to like work on boundaries as well. And, you know, detaching from this person if they are being toxic and draining you. And it's like a lesson of what you would accept into this into your life and what you need to protect yourself from. We have new beginnings, letting go, change, time to move forward, risks and opportunities. So this new beginning for some of you, you guys may decide to walk away from this person, to walk away. This person's back is turned, and focus on your own power here. And you're focusing on, you know, manifesting a excuse me, a significant other that is a soulmate. For others, this just talks about, it's just emphasizing this new beginning, this resurrection, this reunion energy, death card, rebirth energy. That fresh energy that this person wants to maybe get on their knees to apologize if they need to make things right. And we have detours, divine intervention, delays, and detours. So there may have been delays within this connection, and maybe people, places, and things getting in the way. We did pick up on third party energy. I forgot to mention in pile 1, and I felt like as a collective I was picking up on an energy of like delays, roadblocks, like annoying obstacles that get in the way, people, places, and things that were just, interrupting. So for some of you, there could have been complications that were getting in the way of this connection that caused the breakdown of this connection, or even the materializing of this connection. So like a false start or a missed opportunity for some of you. But it's like it was meant to happen. It was meant to happen that way because it was divine intervention. There could have been certain lessons that your person has needed to learn before coming to you, That's why we have the King of Swords. Maybe they were them showing up with this red flag energy, the inconsistent in and out energy. For some of you, it's like they had to get it out of their system almost. They had to mature enough. It's like that fruit that you've been waiting to pick. You're just waiting for it to ripen. If you were to pick it beforehand, then it would have been like sour or like bitter, There's this aspect of time and being patient. This with the journey card, it's like this love journey may be long and challenging, but so long as you're with them, you'll never walk alone. So being tied and connected energetically. And we have missing you. Again, we have this geisha energy here. That's crazy. So Japan is coming through very strongly. We saw keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So some of you guys, again, calling in your soulmate, this long distance, some of you guys may have, again, come from different places in the world, or just be from different backgrounds. And that could be that third party where like the family expectations, community expectations, coming from different religions, whatever it is that is hindering or preventing this connection from coming together. But this person is missing you. Thoughts of you on their mind, considering feelings and emotions. Again, this could have been someone who was not the type to fall in love, right? And with you, it's like, yeah, they caught feelings. And they're missing you. Pile 2's person. How are you thinking and feeling? Wow. Collectively, this must be a thing. Time, divine timing. Divine time is bringing you together. True love is timeless. You may have a message in pile 1, seriously. But it's like this person's waiting for the right time to maybe reach out, or waiting for an event or specific time to bump into you or see you. But we have meditation. Quiet reflection allows you to discover the soul answers you seek. So this could have been like, if there has been time apart between the two of you, this person has gained some clarity, like the King of Swords energy, where it's like this time apart has given them that clarity of their feelings for you, that they're missing you. And it's like a desire to bring this back. And again, like Asian, Japanese connection here for some of you, coming through very strongly. This person may actually be meditating as well. So let's take a look at what this person wants to say to further see how what they're thinking and feeling. about you and this connection. I think collectively, a lot of people, a lot of people who like watch my videos, are very much like in some sort of soul connection or learning certain soul lessons with a certain soulmate or someone they have a soul contract with. It doesn't have to be romantic, and it's like a lot of people are trying to make things right, or like they've learned some sort of lesson. Maybe it was like the eclipse season that just passed, but there's been like a shift, like a collective shift when it comes to like connections and the collective. There's been a change. The death card. I'm hearing what people are willing to tolerate and want to give their energy to. There's a shift in that. Pile two's person. When I said that, and also we saw the meditation card, I heard meditations by Marcus Aurelius. So something with, some of you guys may be into philosophy. Also ancient Rome. He was an ancient Roman emperor. So pile two's person. How are you thinking and feeling about my pile twos? Honestly. Wow. I know I keep saying it, but maybe you have a message in pile one. If you feel guided to watch it, you'll understand. Divine timing. We are on the journey. Again, we saw the journey card, so some of you guys may be on a twin flame journey. We are on the journey in the divine dance on the soul plane. It will manifest into the physical world in perfect divine timing. All we have to do is trust and have faith that all will work out beautifully. So definitely factors in the way can bring about doubt, but your person is trying to keep the hope that there's a chance for you guys, or another chance for you guys. But maybe they've come to an understanding of this very deep connection that you guys share, and that how like the divine and how things have to play out a certain way to fall into perfect, I heard to fall into perfect union, to fall into place. It's almost like some people wait, or your person is like waiting for the right time. And we have communication. I want to reach out to you. Please be open to receiving communication from me soon. Your response will encourage me greatly, and I will be waiting to hear back from you. So for some of you, this, you may be you may expect some sort of like communication from this person. If you do, please let me know in the comments, because I love, I'm a little bit nosy, or a lot of bit nosy, and I'm always happy to hear when my clients and my viewers excuse me, hear from their person that they've been wanting to hear from. I always say though, like, don't have too much expectations when it comes to the communication, the initial contact, because some people are like scared and nervous. Just be open and be honest. Be open and honest. Maybe that's what this person wants to do, and your response will encourage me greatly. So that feeling of like maybe your person still needing validations, certain insecurities. Wow, we have please be open to receiving communication from me soon. Divine timing soon. Our reunion is imminent, and I am doing what I can to be ready for you. I'm working hard on myself to be a better provider for you. I hear your call for me and coming back to you. This is my promise to you that soon we will reunite again. So for some of you, this divine timing, it's been maybe a long journey, and certain lessons have been learned where, it's sooner than later that this person comes back around. We have unspoken. There is so much I want to say, but I find it difficult to put my feelings into words. King of Swords. They're able to communicate, but when it comes to their feelings, maybe not so much. Just know that you are very important to me. The depth of my love for you is beyond words. There is so much unspoken between us, which I will soon reveal to you. Soon appearing 3 times here. So pile 2, please let me know if that does happen. maybe there's an aspect of unspoken as well, because you guys are like tied psychically, so no words are needed, and it's like you guys get it, you guys get each other. And we have unfinished business. We still have things to resolve and discuss. So we have 3 laptops here. This is an iPad or tablet. So again, 3 of Pentacles. Some of you guys do work with one another here, or like work on a project together. But this person is saying that they're not over you. They're not over this, and you know, to be continued type of energy. Some of you guys may have even been like business partners or in the same school or class. Or, you know, some of you guys with this, I'm also picking up on the potential for like power couple vibes. Maybe like, you know, what's their name? The Warrens. My colleague was just telling me the other day about how Lorraine Warren was a medium and her husband was like a pastor or something. So they were like the perfect combination, whether you believe it, you know, like I don't know if you believe their stories, but they were going to haunted places and like exorcising the spirits, and you know, she was able to pick up on the spirits and he was able to like deal with them. Together they were like a strong power couple. So I don't know why that came through. And we have unworthy. You're a better person than I am. There's that insecurity coming through. I do believe your person is trying to, you know, work on their power and maybe focusing on, I'm hearing standing on business, focusing on their stability as well. And we have soul tie. I always feel connected to you. Yeah. Again, you may feel very connected to this person energetically, and this person feels you too. So you guys may have like a soul contract here. This reminds me of Miami, by the way. And what's interesting is this bridge. It's like almost like low tide, there's no water. So in the past, maybe emotions were lacking or being held back, and it's like high tide is coming in. Those emotions may have come to like overwhelm and rush your person as well. And we have space. I need more time to think. So your person may be the type that likes their space, but it can also talk about like the space that you guys have between you guys has given this person the time to gain that clarity of their feelings for you. Let me just make sure it's still... Okay, we're still good. Advice from my pile twos, please. And we have winds of fortune. Allow the winds of fortune to guide your sails, maneuvering through life's opportunities and challenges with adaptability. So again, that need to go with the flow. Even when the storms are raging Cajun, there's a need to try to go with the flow and just face things as they come, and just know that you're on some sort of like journey with this person where you're meant to learn lessons together. And you know, after the stormy weather, the Six of Swords energy, it's heading towards the calmer waters, into like solid land and shores. But fortune, so there's like this lucky abundant energy that you're headed towards. So like all the lessons and everything else is helping you to unearth like the best version of yourself, which can help contribute to a much more balanced and healthier connection with this person. And we have river of release. Drift along the river of release, where waters carry away burdens, guiding towards renewal. So renewal energy showing up again, but like again, needing to surrender and go with the flow, and a lot of water, maybe needing to tap into your emotions as well, and your wounds and your heart space, pile 2. Take advantage of this time you guys have apart, or if you guys are not apart, needing to really tap into your emotional body. So pile 2, that is your reading. That's what I have for you. If you liked it, please hit the like button and the hype button. It helps me a lot. And if you are not subscribed, please consider subscribing so that you can be notified next time I do and post more readings like this. To my subscribers, guys, thank you so much for being here. I am forever, forever grateful for you guys, and thank you for being here. And with that said, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day or evening wherever you are in the world. And I'll see you in the next reading. Bye, guys. Doot. Hey, guys, if you chose the citrine tower that I bought at the Tucson Gem Show and the Heaven and Earth Tarot, welcome to reading pile 3. So when I was shuffling your cards, I got this energy for some of you where this person may have ran away, detached, ghosted, pushed this connection away because of certain fears and insecurities that this person has had, right? They may have felt that there may have been some sort of like rejection between the two of you as well. This person may have rejected you, you may have rejected this person, or there was just like a missed opportunity. Maybe somebody didn't take the opportunity to pursue this or to ground this connection. But this person can, the lyric from Too Much Heaven by the Bee Gees came through, or Andy Gibb, where it's like, I can see beyond forever, everything we own will never die. So like this, they can see heaven in your eyes is what I'm hearing, but also like they can see, so like eye contact may be very intense and magnetic. That's like a theme in all the piles, but they can see like Ten of Pentacles, like Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups energy. So this person has very strong feelings for you, even if it's brand new. It's like this person sees potential of creating something beautiful with you. There's this person sees your value and your worth. They see how abundant you are, how nurturing and loving you can be. Some of them even may have thought about you being the mother or father to their children, just seeing like a family situation, but building that legacy. Some of you guys may already have family with this person, like you have children, you've had a family, and there may have been someone who maybe walked away. You may have walked away, or someone drew a boundary or cut the other person out. Now, there's this desire for your person for this new beginning. This is the Ace of Cups, where the like emotions are overflowing. So, for some of you, if this is a new connection, you may be dealing with someone who has dealt with like an ending of a marriage or commitment or family situation, and it's like this new beginning with the person on your mind. There's like a potential to build something into something beautiful. So take what resonates. For the last two piles, I did mention that I think collectively there's this energy of delays, roadblocks that may have gotten in the way, or certain patterns that kept coming up in the connection that caused it to break down. So, but since we were picking up on like missed opportunity or like maybe even rejection in the past with this person, it could just be delays, roadblocks due to like complications or external factors, and it could even just be like due to ego from fears, illusions, and insecurities. So let's take a look, pile 3, at start the clock. Actually, I forgot to. Let's take a look at this person on your mind, and how are they thinking and feeling about you right now? What are they thinking and feeling about my pile 3s? Pile 3s people or person. How are you thinking and feeling about my pile 3s? This reading has taken me longer than I wanted to or expected to. So again, that aspect of delays between the two of you could be significant. And like interruptions maybe. There may have been a pause or a break. So we have this one flipped over. Unchained Melody, The Righteous Brothers, 1955. Lonely rivers sigh, wait for me, wait for me. Oh, my love, my darling, I've hungered for your touch a long, lonely time. So, this person, we see lonely multiple times, feels very lonely when they think about you. So, for some of you, it's because you guys have had some sort of break or ending. For others, it's because it's like if this is new, this person is longing for you. And there's this aspect of time here with wait for me. So delays, again, coming through. And we have Call Out My Name, The Weekend, 2018. I said I didn't feel nothing, baby, but I lied. I almost cut a piece of myself for your life. Guess I was just another pit stop till you made up your mind. You just wasted my time. So somebody may have been very, may have been wearing a mask. This song is about like a very like physical connection. So for some of you, you guys may have started off like very much physical, casual for some of you, and it's like one person may have started developing feelings, or it's just like someone saying like, yeah, I don't have feelings, when they actually do have very deep feelings, loving feelings and emotions for someone, and they wear a mask. And it's like this person is willing to do things for you in this connection, but they may feel like there's like a lot of uncertainty. So this could be you, pile 3, where maybe you were unsure about this connection and this person at some point, and it's like this person may have felt like time was wasted, or you may have felt like this person put you in this situation where there was like you were wondering whether or not this person had feelings for you as well, and maybe one person wanted more than the other in terms of like the connection. Maybe one person wanted commitment and the other one didn't, and someone was like unsure about this connection, and someone may have felt like their time was wasted as a result. But there's no doubt like there's like passion here with this song, Call Out My Name. But somebody may have been in denial of their feelings as well. I said I didn't feel nothing, baby, but I lied. So someone may have been in denial or repressing their feelings, pushing this connection away. And it's like, again, with the Ace of Cups that we saw, there was like a big overflow of emotion. So that may have come as like a surprise for this person, maybe. Or you guys may not have been expecting this connection to come into your life. And this person comes into your life and it's like, whoa. Someone may have been triggered and ran away here. That's why they were lying about their feelings. Pile 3's person. How are you thinking and feeling about my pile 3s? How are you truly thinking and feeling about my pile 3s right now? Very romantic vibes. So we have the 8 of Pentacles, or it says Prudence. Mercury in Libra. So, sorry, Mercury in Virgo, not Libra. I don't know why I said Libra. So you may be asking about someone who is a Libra or a Virgo, or maybe something significant occurred between Virgo season and Libra season, which is September into October. We're currently in Libra season. So with the 8 of Pentacles, this is about your person putting in the work. So your person may be wanting to put in the work and putting in the effort and investment after this ending with the World card on the bottom of the deck. There may have been an ending of a cycle or like a breakup between the two of you. Some of you, this person may be focusing a lot on their like work and finances at this point. And it's in order to be able to offer you this pentacle. This could be them putting work into themselves if they had any type of like insecurities or I don't know, like bad habits or toxic traits. They're working on themselves in order to be able to offer you something worthy of your time and energy. Because Taurus energy came through, the Empress energy came through, so this person definitely sees your value and they want to be able to come in correct. If this is like a reconnection, it's like they want to come in to make things right. Well, look at what's underneath the top card. This is the song that I was channeling. Too Much Heaven, the Bee Gees, 1979. And my love, I can see beyond forever. Everything we own will never die. Love is such a beautiful thing. Oh, you make my world. The world card was under the deck. You make my world a summer day. Are you just a dream to fade away? So this person feels like something very dreamy and like, yeah, very dreamy energy between the two of you here. Too much heaven. But this is giving me that Ace of Cups into 10 of Cups energy. But it's interesting that I was channeling that and it appeared. And we have the Princess of Pentacles or the Page of Pentacles. This is that apology or gift, this offering that this person is wanting to give you here. And we see they're all pentacles, right? So this person is wanting something solid and serious with you. Maybe in the past they were not into, again, some of your people you're asking about were very much like maybe avoidant or ran away from commitment, and if things got too serious, it really like overwhelmed them. Maybe they're a lot more practical too here, where emotions and love and connection, they were just not very comfortable with that. You guys may work together or be part of the same circle, like gym, something in your routine here. But I heard another reader say the Page of Pentacles, this person feels like they owe you something, and it could be like owing an apology. After, this is the Ten of Swords, ruin, an ending, a painful ending. And it's like, since that ending of the cycle or the connection, there's been so much pain, and it's just like, it's not just like emotional pain, it's very much in the head, like overthinking. And we have, gotta cover this up, we have the World card coming out. Again, an ending. Wanting to respark things. And we have the Four of Swords on the bottom of the deck, so there has been some sort of like pause or break between the two of you. And during that time, there's been some sort of healing and gaining of stability for your person. And, you know, maybe some clarity about how they contributed to the ending of this connection. And the clarity of what they needed to work on, what they need to work on still. But definitely knowing that they have feelings and wanting something solid with you, because they can see beyond forever. So long-term, 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups vibes. We have two that flew out. We have the Knight of Wands. So this is, you know, like that very passionate energy. And I was picking up on someone who may have been a lot more driven by their passions. That's the Knight of Wands. It burns hot very quickly, but it also leaves as quickly. So very much inconsistent energy, hot and cold. But this could be what your person has been working on. Like maybe rather than leading with their passions, trying to tame those passions, I guess, like trying to become more consistent and reliable, you know? yes, they're fueled by their passions for you, but also trying to come correctly and more consistently and be more of a reliable and stable person in your life. And we have the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, look at all these pentacles. You may be asking about someone who is like earth dominant with some fire placements. Like we did see Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Virgo energy here as well. But this person wants to talk. We have Mercury here, and we have Taurus energy here with the Six of Pentacles. It's very much like that. What was I going to say? Yeah, wanting to speak. But with Taurus energy, the person may be a little bit more stubborn. They may have been a lot more closed off and not as quick to agreeing or with changes. You know, the world is a cycle, closing and then beginning anew, right? So we have 8 here, also 8, it looks like an infinity or 8 here in the world card. So 8 has to do again with karma. So your person may have received their karma or learned some sort of lesson. But there's a desire to balance things out here with the Page of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. It says material success. Wanting to balance things out. This reminds me of Libra energy, but wanting to balance things out between the two of you, especially if things were very unstable and inconsistent in the past. Wanting to balance things out. Wanting to give to this connection. You may have been giving a lot to this, and they may have just been taking. And it was a very heavy burden to bear. The ending between the two of you, we see 10-10. So some of you guys may be seeing, 111 or 11s or 10-10. In this separation or pause, you guys may have been working on yourselves, since 1 is about being focused on the self. Or that can also indicate your person may have been very selfish in the past, and there's like an ending to that selfishness and inconsistencies. Please clarify the World card. Two fell on the floor. So we have the Queen of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. With the Queen of Cups, that is an energy of very intuitive energy. We see the moon behind the head of the Queen. But there's this there's depth of their emotions for you here. And it's this turning of the wheel. Again, maybe in the past they were not so much in touch with their emotions, and that could have been, or very blocked off when it came to their emotions. And that could have caused an ending between the two of you. Also with the Queen of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune, maybe this person was very fickle, where their moods would kind of be hot and cold energy, right? Very much like fluctuations, ever changing, and that caused a lot of grief for some of you, and confusion. And it's that also runner chaser energy, where they give a lot of emotions to you, and then it's run away. It's lonely river sigh, wait for me. So constantly feeling this person coming in and then pulling away, and then waiting for this person to get over. Maybe somebody was easily triggered as well because of their woundings, and they're somebody was a lot more sensitive or very triggered, quick to be triggered, and there's an ending to that. They're working on maybe somebody had a temper as well. Maybe they've been working on that, going to anger management even for some of you, or like going to like a therapist. And bottom of the deck energy is the Magician card. The Magician showing up a lot for the collective. Back to 1, right? 111. This is Gemini energy. And also like Mercury again. This person wanting to communicate, and also you're very heavily on this person's mind. Again, the Infinity sign. This person is trying to manifest you in this connection. And since the 8 is very much drawing me in, it's like trying to draw this connection back in. For this Ace of Pentacles, I don't do reversals, but I do take it into account. The Ace of Pentacles, but there may be a little bit of a delay, a wait for me, a delay. There may have been roadblocks there. Let's see further. Some of you guys may be of the Christian faith, because that looks like Jesus. Sweet baby Jesus. Your person may be into law of attraction, even too many. Okay. It's okay. So we have dreams. They've been dreaming so much about you and want to manifest their dreams into reality. Your person is trying to manifest you, and they feel like maybe you're in their dreams, and when they wake up, it's so real that they feel like sad, like they feel lonely without you. Like some of them may be still wearing this mask. And look, the throat chakra is like lit up. There's a desire to communicate. But this person is dreaming about you. And they are trying to manifest this back, I'm telling you. Some of them may be like Native American or Native Canadian, or some sort of like, I'm hearing Aboriginal or Native people from wherever you are. But this person is dreaming about you. We have uprooting. They are leaving all that is familiar to them, or a long-term relationship, to start a brand new life with you. So this person may be moving, or may have moved, or may need to move if there's like long distance between the two of you. Or again, some of them may need to leave a certain situation to be able to be with you. But this aspect of stability, maybe it's risky to come towards you because they could lose their stability. But also that energy of this person wanting to offer you something worthy, and wanting to be able to give you like a home, and a, just like thinking of roots. We have sexual union. Their greatest sex memory is with you, but it's more than just sex. It's their memory of feeling so close to you. So some of you guys may have been intimate. Again, it may have started off as just intimacy, or like physical for some of you. And they really liked it. And there's a desire to be close to you. Another song that's the Carpenters, Close to You, is coming to mind. But there's a lot of like desire and passion between the two of you. And we have Taming the Beast. You make them putty in your hands. They know their old conquering ways will not work with you. See, they have to go away from like the player vibes, that, or like their Casanova charmer vibes, where it worked with certain people, but it doesn't work with you. And they know they have to come in correctly. And we have Resurrection. What you thought to be lost forever will come back, and you'll witness the impossible made possible. Yeah, so this person wanting this resurrection, but they are unable to see the complete extent of their toxicity they brought into the connection, because that's all they know. So again, this person may be healing some like toxic patterns that they've developed growing up when it comes to connections. Maybe they didn't have like a healthy role model when it comes to like a healthy relationship, or maybe some sort of trauma they may have dealt with, or it's just past relationships that they were treated badly or had a bad experience. Pile 3's person. How are you thinking and feeling about my pile threes. So we have give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. So this person wanting to work on this partnership, wanting to invest, work on it. 8 of Pentacles. In the past, they may have, again, that imbalanced give and take in the past. Maybe they were takers and not giving. Oh, that flew off the table. You guys may have a message in pile 1, by the way. And we have release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So with the uprooting and also release your ex, this person again may have to leave a connection or something with their family or community. It could be leave a job, since we're getting a lot of pentacle energy. There may be a need to release something in order to be able to give to this fully. If they are not with somebody else already, it's like the past baggage from past relationships, or even like having to deal with an ex in terms of like custody or baby daddy, baby mama, mixed families type of energy. And we have calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you two together. So some of you guys may resonate with being, with having like a soul connection. And I always say, like, a lot of my viewers and my clients do resonate with that. But your person may feel like a very deep connection with you. They may actually consider you a soulmate. And prayers, affirmations, visualizations, this person may be using like magic or law of attraction in order to call this back in. But I do believe that they are actively trying to manifest another chance with you, like a new beginning. They may be praying like with Jesus here. Kind of reminds me of like Jesus Christ Superstar. With the way that the magician is standing. Pile 3's person. I just saw 22 or 222. How are you thinking and feeling about my pile 3's? Pile 3's person. So 2 came out. We have soul imprints. Unresolved wounds, karmic patterns, and inheritances are affecting the situation. So again, like maybe certain like generational trauma, and also like maybe your person is going through it with their own, they're being dealt their karma, pretty much working through some sort of karma. But this relationship may have like mirrored certain wounds to them that has caused them to maybe recognize their own patterns. And that's why this person may be very much like working on it. We have fragile heart. You can be vulnerable and trust in this connection. Your fragile heart is safe. So this person may have been the type that was very like guarded when it came to their emotions and their heart, because of this fear of getting hurt, this wounding. Maybe it's abandonment wounds or just like baggage from getting hurt. But this person may have had like trust issues and very guarded, right? So this person is trying to work on becoming vulnerable with you, wanting to maybe give to this equally and opening up and trying to open up their heart, like that overflow of I heard overflow of fluids, whoa, which makes sense with this card, but overflow of emotions that this person has had for you in this connection. And we have thought patterns. Get out of your head and into your heart. This is the truth. So this person is working to tap into their heart space. They may have been a lot more logical and practical. And maybe not so comfortable with their emotions. And then it's like a dam broke when you and this connection came into their life, and you may have, again, like awakened that side of themselves, like their emotional body. I did want to say with this card, the resurrection card, this looks like a vampire to me. So with the unresolved wounds, your person may have been a little bit showing up a little bit toxic for some of you, where they were very much like draining you and dimming your light. And that's why There may have been like boundaries that were dealt for some of you. There may be a need for you to protect your energy. Especially if this person was not giving to you before, they were just draining. They may desire to like balance things out, and they recognized how they were hurting you by doing that. So we have wishes, and the dandelion poofs, which is like a wish, and then the feathers remind me of truth. And we have these birds, so like you're I'm becoming tongue-tied, so that's interesting. But your person wishing for an opportunity to maybe clear things up, communicate with you, just to come back into communication, but truth and angels, your person may be praying to God, the universe, angels. Your person may be seeing a lot of signs as well in regards to you in this connection. When I find feathers, I usually take it as like a sign from my angels that they're there and like going the right way. So we have closeness, you and me. The bond between you creates a special understanding. So some of you guys may have this very deep connection, whether it's a soulmate or just like a very deep spiritual connection. This person wishes for closeness with you and them. And again, this reminds me of the song You and Me with Eliza Doolittle and Disclosure. If you're into EDM, I really like it. I would recommend it. We have rendezvous. Have faith and believe a meeting between you two will take place. So there may be a resurrection between the two of you here. And again, this card for some reason brings me the feeling of like a secret rendezvous. We have a sexual union here. So some of you guys may reconnect and have like sexy time together where it has to be secret. But if not, it's just like coming together again and spending time. But someone may still be wearing this mask. Maybe someone wants to take the mask off, and you have promise. All dreams are possible with love. And this looks like a wedding dress to me. So maybe this person wants to communicate their feelings to you here, the truth of their feelings. We saw the Ace of Cups, which can talk about emotions. For some of you, this person could actually be in love with you, but it's like they've been sabotaging or acting out of their shadow. And, there's this aspect also of all dreams are possible, this manifestation, visualization. This person may promise you to be a lot more reliable and to apologize for their crappy behavior in the past. And we have choice. Choice between two. Your heart already whispers the answer. Listen. So your person may need to choose between the two of you, or like between you and another person. Or you may have a choice and this person knows about your other choice, the other person. And again, it doesn't have to be another person, but with Release Your Ex choice, and some of you guys are dealing with that, maybe choosing one relationship for another or choosing to stay married. Everybody's in a different situation, but there's this aspect of destiny here. So let's take a look at what this person would say to you to see further how they are thinking and feeling. With this, the Eye of the Tiger comes to mind. So your person may be into boxing or a big fan of Rocky films. I love Rocky films. Or they were born in the year of the tiger. But with the tiger there, the Eye of the Tiger, it's like needing to find the courage. Fragile heart. I think there's another song in the Rocky soundtrack that is kind of like called Fragile something. There's a certain song that I can't really like remember exactly, but I will post it in the community board. For those of you that choose pile 3, you'll see it. And for others, it's just it will just be a song that's related to Rocky. But let's take a look. Just trying to put the cards in a way so they don't fall all over the place like they usually do. Yeah, so the Rocky series are some of my favorite 80s movies. What are some of your favorite, what do you think, guys, are the best 80s movies? You can pick, like, tell me your top three. Comment down below. Or, like, 80s and 90s movies. For those of you that know who Diane Keaton is, rest in peace. She passed away a few days ago as I'm filming this, and one of my favorite like 90s movies are Father of the Bride. So it's interesting that I'm picking up on that because like in-laws, so third party could definitely be like in-laws, right? Like interrupting, intruding, being nosy. So for some of you that can resonate, we have You Are Mine. There is no one else in the world who could ever replace you. We were made to be together. We are destined, and I am yours and you are mine. We have done this before and we'll do it again. So this person, even if you guys are not together, feels like you guys belong to each other. That could be an aspect of like possessiveness that this person has as well, because they may be afraid to lose you. But they do say that they feel like it's like destined, you guys. So your person may be actually fairly spiritual if they are the type to use like visualization, manifestation, and like aspects of destiny. So they feel like you play a significant role in this life, and again, a wedding dress. So this person sees something more serious or wants something more serious between the two of you. My headphones just died, and what I heard was like they see you as Endgame, and that brings me to like the Avengers Endgame. That's also one of my favorite movies as well, and series. But yeah, some of you guys may be like a little bit nerdy into like anime, comics, figures, blah blah blah. Comic-Con just finished here on the East Coast, so I'm hoping to go next year because of Doomsday coming out. For those of you that are also into Marvel, let me know which movies. Maybe you guys are into movies, Pile 3. But let me know, for those of you who are Marvel heads, is that a thing, like a label? But which favorite Marvel character or movie you like the best? Pile 3's person. Your person is very like, I'm feeling very chatty. So your person, you guys may love to talk to each other, or your person has like a lot of like Mercury placements, Virgo, Gemini, or just air signs in general. Aquarius, Libra. I heard Aquarius, Libra, Capricorn. I don't know. Capricorn's an earth sign, and we saw Taurus, so maybe those signs are significant. Pile 3's person, how are you thinking and feeling about my Pile 3's? So we have healing. I am healing pain from my past. I'm working on letting it go, so I can be free to fully love you. Your love gives me hope. As I am healing my past and childhood trauma, I just want you to send me love and healing energy. Yeah, so for some of you, this person could have dealt with some trauma from their childhood that affects their connections at love, and like how they experience or accept or don't accept intimacy, right? And if not, it's just like baggage, like past relationships that they're trying to release. And we have doubt. Please stop doubting our connection. I can sense it, and it's making me doubt too. Just have faith and know I will reach out to you when the divine timing is right. Trust the process, my love, and everything will work out beautifully. So maybe you guys can pick up on each other's energy, especially because your person is saying, I can sense it. So that's why possibly some of you guys may have some sort of like spiritual connection, or like very much like sensitive to each other's energy. Pile 3's person. How are you thinking and feeling? So we have reminiscing. I miss our inside jokes. So you guys may, this person is very nostalgic about you. They're missing you, right? But I miss our inside jokes. So some of you guys may have had like a very playful connection, very flirty, maybe playful. Some of you guys, again, if you shared like friends or were part of the same community, it's like you guys were able to get along really well and are like, again, very compatible when it came to like connecting with one another, communicating. You guys may have, again, love to communicate with one another. And we have shadow side. You made me realize my flaws. So we did see that with the Eight of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. This connection may have mirrored their like wounds to them and made them realize like this light, this clarity, this recognition of them operating in their shadow. And that could be why they're currently healing. It's made them realize that they were very much in their shadow, acting out of their wounding. And it's like you light up their life. You light up my life. You give me hope. I forgot that song. Again, when I'm channeling, sometimes I forget certain things. But yeah, so this person, you may have like helped them awaken to their toxicity. And we have values. We have too many differences, and this doubt could also be talking about your person. If you guys have a lot of like differences, if you guys are from different worlds, that could bring about doubt of whether this could work in the long term. Like, can this really work out? It could also be if one person is a lot more stable when it comes to their finances, that could serve as like an insecurity for this person as well. And we have escape. I left when things got hard. So this person may have ran away, and it's like they want to stop running. So this person's missing you, and they're currently like, again, this healing card is very much like the Four of Swords energy. They're missing you in the distance and if you guys in the silence. But it's been for a good reason. With the shadow side, you made me realize my flaws, my shadows, my wounds. So it's like this person learning a lesson and recognition, maybe recognition of this connection and also their shadow. And like the values card reminds me of the Eight of Pentacles. They may be working on their money. And we have River of Release. This is advice, pile 3. River of Release. Drift along the river of release where waters carry away burdens guiding towards renewal. So there is this aspect of needing to surrender and go with the flow. Trust the process, my love. Everything will work out. Trust the process and go with the flow towards renewal. We saw the resurrection energy. So there is this new beginning for you guys, for those of you that want it, right? Because some of you guys may decide to completely stop with this person if you've had enough and with their like shadow and their toxicity. But for those of you that are wanting to invest in this connection, there's a need to release control. There's a need to surrender. But just remember, like, it's not an easy pathway. There's rocks in the way, there's obstacles, there's delays. And, God made this river, so Spirit and God put those delays and roadblocks there for a reason as well. Then we have Charge Ahead. Embrace courage and determination, forging your path with confidence and readiness to overcoming those obstacles. That's crazy because we were talking about the eye of the tiger and needing to gain courage. And so go towards where your heart is calling you, pile 3. Especially if you've been very much in your head, tap into your heart space, go for what you really want, and go towards like what brings you passion and energizes you, and not towards people, places, and things that drain you. So keep moving forward. So pile 3, I just saw 4, 3, 2. So there's a countdown towards this renewal. So pile 3, this is your reading. That's what I have for you. I hope it resonated and I hope you liked it. If you did like it and it resonated, please hit the like button and the hype button because it helps me a lot. For those of you that are not subscribed, please consider subscribing so you can be notified when I do more readings like this. And for my subscribers, guys, thank you so much for being here and for your love, your support, for connecting. Thank you so much. I'm very, very grateful for you guys always and forever. With that said, pile 3, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day or evening wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys. Doot!